Good morning, guys. Welcome to the second PU Thingal online classes. In the last class, we were discussing about the methods of preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Under that, we have seen the common methods of preparation of aldehydes, ketones, and the methods that are used specifically for the aldehydes. And we were in the discussion of methods that are used for the aldehydes. Under that, we have seen the two methods. The first one was Rosenmund's reduction, and the second was Stephen's reduction. These two named reactions are very important. What is Rosenmund's reduction? Reduction of acid halides. Okay, generally acid chlorides in presence of palladium and barium sulfate to aldehydes is called as Rosenmund's reduction. And whereas Stephen's reaction, what is meant by Stephen's reaction? Nitriles on reduction by stannous chloride and HCl, they will be converted into imines, and the imines on hydrolysis they will give aldehydes. These are the two methods that we have discussed for the specific preparation of aldehydes. We will continue with the discussion of methods of preparation of aldehydes. We are actually in the discussion of what is this? Methods of preparation of aldehydes. These are the methods that are used only for the preparation of aldehydes, right? The third method we will discuss in this class. What is the third method? From hydrocarbons. From preparation of aldehydes from hydrocarbons. From hydrocarbons. What is meant by hydrocarbons? Compounds that are exclusively made by carbon and hydrogen are called as hydrocarbons. Basically, aromatic aldehydes. Aromatic aldehydes. Aromatic aldehydes. What is meant by aromatic aldehydes? Benzaldehyde and its derivatives. Benzaldehyde and its derivatives are basically called as, can be prepared from the oxidation of aromatic hydrocarbons. Aromatic hydrocarbons, right? What is meant by aromatic hydrocarbons? Toluene. Okay, you know the criteria of aromaticity. Okay, any compound which is planar conjugated and which obeys the Huckel's law of 4n+2 rule are called as aromatic compounds. Okay, now basically what happens? These oxidation of aromatic compounds. Okay, first of all we will discuss from the oxidation of toluene. We will discuss under this the first one, from the oxidation of toluene and its derivatives. We'll see what is meant by this. Okay, toluene on oxidation by strong oxidizing agents. Converts into benzoic acid. That means what is meant by toluene? Methyl benzene is called as toluene. This particular compound CH3, this is methyl benzene, or it is also called the commonly toluene. It will be called on strong oxidation. Strong oxidation means KMnO4. Suppose if you are using KMnO4 in basic medium, it will be converted into benzoic acid. What is this? Benzoic acid. Right? If you use any other derivative of toluene, this is a strong oxidizing agent. What is this? Strong oxidizing agent. But we can also, toluene can be converted into, important thing is that toluene can be converted into benzaldehyde and its derivatives by using some mild oxidizing agents, okay, such as chromyl chloride, or you may also use such as chromic oxide in acetic anhydride, okay, etc. Okay, we will discuss one by one. The first one is, what is that? Oxidation by, okay, oxidation of, we will see the first one, oxidation of. What is mean by this? Suppose if you subject toluene to any mild oxidizing agent. What are mild oxidizing agent? Either chromyl chloride, chromic oxide. If you take any one of this, it will be converted into benzaldehyde. What is this? This is called benzaldehyde. We call it as right. Now let us see the first one, oxidation of toluene by chromyl chloride. What is this? Chromyl chloride. Oxidation of benzene by chromyl chloride. It is a particular Némul reaction which is also called as Itard reaction. What is this called? Itard reaction. These type of Némul reactions are very important for the 2 marks question, such as Rosenmund's reaction, Stephens reaction, Itard reaction. Now let us see what is mean by this chromyl chloride reaction. Okay, toluene and its derivatives. Toluene and its derivatives on reaction with chromyl chloride forms chromium complex. Okay, this is on hydrolysis. That's chromium complex on hydrolysis, which is on hydrolysis forms benzaldehyde and its derivatives. What it will form? Benzaldehyde and its derivatives. Let us see. What is mean by toluene? Methyl benzene is called as toluene. This is we call as toluene. We call it as, when toluene is treated with chromyl chloride, CrO2Cl2. This is called as chromyl chloride in presence of any inert solvent such as carbon bisulfide, or you may take carbon tetrachloride. It will form a complex which is called chromium complex. You get 2 hydrogens of this methyl group will be replaced by 2 chromyl groups. So it results in the formation of CHOCrOCl2 taken twice. This is called chromium complex. What do you call it as? Chromium complex. Here nothing you have to do, just remove 2 hydrogen from this methyl group and add 2 chromyl chlorides, which results in the formation of a chromyl complex. Okay, this is on hydrolysis. When you hydrolyze this, okay, hydrolysis in acidic medium, okay, this particular H3O plus indicates that hydrolysis. It results in the formation of benzaldehyde. Right? What is this? This is benzaldehyde. This particular reaction is called as Itard reaction. What you call it as? This particular reaction is called as Itard reaction. Right? This is the one of the method used for the preparation of aromatic aldehydes, that is benzaldehyde and its derivative. If you take any other substitution here, that will result in the formation of a benzaldehyde derivative. Right? Now, in today's class we have started the discussion of preparation of aromatic aldehydes. Aromatic aldehydes can be prepared from aromatic hydrocarbons. Basically we take toluene or toluene derivatives, and basically if you subject toluene is nothing but methyl benzene. Okay, if you treat toluene with strong oxidizing agents such as KMnO4 or K2Cr2O7, it basically converts into benzoic acid. Okay, this toluene can be convertible into benzaldehyde by using some mild oxidizing agents. What we can take mild oxidizing agents such as this is chromyl chloride, this is chromic oxide in acetic anhydride. If you use these reagents, the oxidation will stop at an intermediate state, that is aldehyde group. Conversion of something into carboxylic acid is called ultimate oxidation. If you stop this oxidation at aldehydic stage or ketonic state, that will be called as intermediate oxidation. Okay, if you use a mild oxidizing agents, okay, they will stop the oxidation at aldehydic state. If you use the strong oxidizing agents, they will convert the toluene to the benzoic acid. Okay, under that the first method is oxidation of toluene by chromyl chloride, which is also called an Ithard reaction. If you use any toluene or its derivatives and reaction with chromyl chloride, it forms chromium complex. Okay, you have to remove the two hydrogens of methyl group with the two chromyl chlorides, which forms a chromium complex. This chromium complex on hydrolysis gives benzaldehyde. Okay, it's a very important reaction. Hope it is clear so far. Right. What is the second one in this? The second one is oxidation of toluene by chromic oxide. Chromic oxide. Toluene on oxidation by chromic oxide in presence of acetic anhydride, in presence of acetic anhydride at a temperature of 273 to 283 Kelvin forms benzylidene diacetate intermediate. What it will form? Benzylidene diacetate intermediate, right, which is on hydrolysis forms benzaldehyde, right. Here what is toluene? Methyl benzene is called as toluene, right. This is we call toluene. When you treat this with chromium oxide, chromic oxide we call it as, in presence of what? Acetic anhydride. Okay, this is we call acetic anhydride. This is chromic oxide, this is acetic anhydride, it's a dioic acid, right. It forms an intermediate which is called as benzylidene diacetate. This is the intermediate. If you hydrolyze this intermediate on hydrolysis, it forms benzaldehyde. What it will form? Benzaldehyde. This is another method of preparation of benzaldehyde and its derivatives, right. Here what we have done, toluene is treated with chromic oxide in presence of acetic anhydride at temperature of, what is the temperature here? It will be 273 to 283 Kelvin it is, right. It forms an intermediate which is called as benzylidene diacetate because it is been added to the two acetic, okay, these are two acetate ions. Since they are having two acetate ions, it is called benzylidene diacetate. When this benzylidene diacetate intermediate is hydrolyzed, okay, it forms benzaldehyde. Okay, mechanism is not included in the board part, don't worry about the mechanisms. Okay, if you are interested in the mechanism, we will discuss that in the when we deal with the coaching part. Okay, so far we are strictly going through the NCERT. So whatever the given in the NCERT, whatever it been asked, up to there only we are going to discuss. Right now, there is another method, the second method. Right, the second method is that from the side chain chlorination followed by hydrolysis of toluene. This is another method. So what you have to do in this method, right? Toluene on chlorination forms benzol, okay, which is on hydrolysis forms geminal diol, okay, which is, it is very unstable, okay, geminal diol, okay, geminal diol is unstable and converts into benzaldehyde with the removal of water molecule. Let us see what is mean by this. This is your toluene, that is methyl benzene. If you treat this with chlorine gas in presence of HNO, what is mean by HNO? Sunlight. Okay, here what happens? Removal of, okay, you need to take 2 moles of chlorine. So what happens here? Elimination of 2 moles of HCl will take place. It will be converted into geminal dihalide, dichloride we call it as. This is we call, the common name of this particular compound is called benzol. What do you call it as? This dichloromethyl benzene is called as. It can also be called as dichloromethyl benzene or dichlorotoluene we call it as. Okay. Now this is on hydrolysis. If you hydrolyze this particular compound, what happens? Here it will be converted into CHOH taken twice. This is geminal diol we call it as. This is unstable. It undergo elimination of water molecule and it will be converted into benzaldehyde. This is another method of preparation of aromatic aldehyde. Okay, these are all the methods that are used for the conversion of toluene to benzaldehyde and its derivatives. Okay, you can also prepare the other derivatives of benzaldehyde by using these methods. Okay. The other method of preparation of aromatic aldehyde, that is benzaldehyde, is Gattermann-Koch reaction. What is mean by Gattermann-Koch reaction in the sense? Here benzene on reaction with carbon monoxide. What is this? Carbon monoxide and hydrochloric acid in presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride, or you may take cuprous chloride. Okay, forms benzaldehyde. What it will form? Benzaldehyde it will form. This particular reaction is called as, this reaction is known as this reaction is known as, how it is known as? It is known as Gattermann. These named reactions are very important. Gattermann-Koch reaction. These are very important for the 2 marks question. Right? Directly the equation will be asked for the 2 marks question in the board examination. Alright. Now let us see the equation for this. What is undergoing the reaction? Benzene. Benzene is reacting with what? It is reacting with carbon monoxide and HCl in presence of what is this? Anhydrous aluminum chloride, or what is this? You can take cuprous chloride. Right? If what happens, directly you convert this, write the product. What do you get the product here? Benzaldehyde you get. Okay, we are not concerned with the mechanism, that's why I am not giving any mechanism. This reaction is also very important. All these named reactions, Rosenmund, Stephens, Itard reaction, Gattermann reaction, these reactions are very important for the 2 marks question. Okay, they can also be converted into 3 marks question by adding an other question from the nomenclature or any other thing, right? These are the several methods that are used for the preparation of aldehydes only. What are the methods we have discussed so far that are used exclusively for the preparation of aldehydes? What are the methods that we have seen so far for the preparation of aldehydes? That is from acid chlorides, that is Rosenmund's reduction, from nitriles, Stephens reduction, and from aromatic hydrocarbons. Under aromatic hydrocarbons, what we have seen? We have seen the Itard reaction. Toluene on oxidation by chromyl chloride is called as Itard reaction. Oxidation of toluene by chromic oxide and acidic anhydride, and oxidation that is toluene on chlorination followed by hydrolysis will also form benzaldehyde, and another one is Gattermann-Koch reaction. These are the methods that are used for the preparation of aldehydes exclusively. And the second one is that the preparation of, what is it? Preparation of methods used for the preparation of methods used, or rather let me write in this one, methods of preparation of ketones. These are the methods that are used for the preparation of ketones only. Okay, there are few methods. The first method is that from acid chlorides. Here what happens? Acid chlorides on reaction with dialkyl cadmium. What is the reagent we are using? Dialkyl cadmium forms corresponding ketones. What it forms? Corresponding ketones it will form. Okay, this dialkyl cadmium is prepared, it is basically prepared from dicadmium chloride and Grignard reagent. What is this? This is we call Grignard reagent, that is alkyl magnesium halide. See, actually what happens here, when Grignard reagent, when 2 moles of Grignard reagent is treated with cadmium chloride, this is alkyl magnesium. What is this? Alkyl magnesium halide it is. Okay, what happens? It will be converted into, this is dialkyl cadmium. Okay, along with the formation of 2 moles of MgXCl, magnesium chlorohalide, magnesium chlorohalide we call it as. Now when you treat this, take 2 moles of acid chloride. What is this? Acid chloride. When this acid chloride is treated with dialkyl cadmium, what happens here? This chlorine will be replaced by alkyl group. This is nucleophilic in nature here. What happens? This R dash will replace the chlorine. You will get 2 moles of R dash and what is this? CdCl2. right? This is we call ketone. This is your product here. Whether these two alkyl groups may be same or different. This particular reaction is used for the preparation of ketones only. Okay, preparation of ketones from the, what is this, acid chlorides from the reaction of dialkyl cadmium. Okay. Let us see some examples. Suppose if you are taking CH3 C double bond OCl, this is called, okay, acetyl chloride. Okay. Acetyl chloride. If you treat this with dimethyl cadmium, what do you get here? You will get acetophenone. Take 2 moles, you will get 2 moles of acetone plus cadmium chloride you will get. Suppose if you are taking benzyl chloride, what do you call this as? 2 moles of benzyl chloride if you are taking benzyl, this is acetyl chloride, benzyl chloride. If you are treating this with dimethyl cadmium, what is this? Dimethyl cadmium. What you will get? You will get 2 moles of acetophenone. What do you get here? You will get 2 moles of acetophenone. Right? Like this, you can give several examples. Now, the second method, from nitriles, preparation of ketones from nitriles. What are nitriles? Basically, the cyanides are also called as nitriles. Nitriles, on reaction with Grignard reagent, followed by hydrolysis, forms corresponding ketones. Right? Now let us see what is mean by this. Basically, RC triple bond N is called as nitriles, or we call them as cyanides. When you treat them with Grignard reagent, alkyl magnesium halide, this is actually called alkyl magnesium halide, which is also called, what do you call it as? Grignard reagent. What it will form? It forms a complex. Here this R minus will be given to the carbon of cyanide, and this bond goes on to this. It will be converted into RC R dash and MgX it will form. This is on hydrolysis, followed by hydrolysis. What happens? This bond will be broken, right? Here you will get RC double bond O R dash, right? Here, suppose if you take an example, if you take this is we call methyl cyanide. What do you call it as? Methyl cyanide you call it as. Methyl cyanide on reaction with, let me treat with a methyl magnesium iodide. What is this? This is we call methyl magnesium iodide we call it as. It forms an intermediate right. This imine intermediate on hydrolysis, this is an imine intermediate, it will form CH3 C double bond O CH3, right. It will form acetone, it will form, acetone it will form. You will get ammonia as well as magnesium hydroxide iodide you will get. Okay, this is only the product that we are concerned with. We are not concerned with the byproducts. This is on further hydrolysis you will get ammonia as well as magnesium hydroxide you will get, right? Now suppose if you are taking phenyl cyanide, if you take phenyl cyanide you call it as, this is on reaction with methyl magnesium iodide, you will get an intermediate phenyl methyl imine intermediate. This is on hydrolysis, will form acetophenone. What it will form? It will form acetophenone it will form, right? This is another method of preparation of ketones. Hope it is clear so far. There is another method, the last method of preparation of ketones, the third method. This is from Friedel-Crafts acylation. Okay, let us see what is meant by Friedel-Crafts acylation. You might have already studied this particular reaction in the first PU organic chemistry, even though we will have a repetition of it. Benzene on reaction with acid chlorides. What is this? Acid chlorides in presence of Lewis acid such as anhydrous aluminum chloride undergo electrophilic substitution, aromatic electrophilic substitution to form corresponding ketones, right? Corresponding aromatic ketones it will form. Now let us see the equation for this. Benzene on reaction with acid chlorides. What is the general formula of acid chlorides or acyl chlorides? In presence of what is this? Anhydrous aluminum chloride. Here what happens? You will get, you just attach this acyl group to the benzene, right? You will get HCl, right? This is called alkyl phenyl ketone. What do you call it as? This is we call alkyl phenyl ketone we call it as. If it is also aryl group, you will get aryl phenyl ketone. Okay. For example, if you treat benzene with acetyl chloride, what is this? This is we call acetyl chloride. Okay. In presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride, what you will get here? You will get, this is we call acetophenone. Acetophenone we call it as, right? Now suppose if you treat this with benzyl chloride, what is this? This is we call benzyl chloride, right? You will get a benzophenone. You will get, what you will get? This is we call benzophenone. These are the some methods that are used for the preparation of ketones alone. Okay, this makes the completion of discussion of methods that are used for the preparation of common methods of preparation of aldehydes and ketones, as well as methods that are used exclusively for the preparation of aldehydes and methods that are used exclusively for the preparation of ketones. Right? Hope it is clear so far. Okay. We will solve some unsolved in-text questions. With that, we will conclude today's class. there are some unsolved in-text questions are given. We will see that. The first one is benzene on reaction with CH3, CH2, C double bond OCl, propionyl chloride in presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride. What will be the product he is asking. And the second one is dibenzyl cadmium on reaction with acetyl chloride, 2 moles of acetyl chloride. This is another equation he has given. The third one is propyne on reaction with, what is this, Hg plus 2, mercuric plus 2 and H2SO4. And other one he has given, that's paranitrotoluene. What is this? This is we call paranitrotoluene on reaction with, he has given 2 reagents, that is one is chromyl chloride followed by hydrolysis. What is the product he is asking. Now let us see. This is actually what? Friedel-Crafts acylation we just have discussed. What you have to do? You just remove this chlorine and attach to the benzene ring. That you will get the, which reaction it is? Friedel-Crafts acylation it is. Friedel-Crafts acylation. Friedel-Crafts acylation. Right? Now, this is what preparation of ketones from acid chlorides. And what happens? This is a benzyl chloride. Okay, this is benzyl chloride. What is the name of this product? This is called propiophenone we call it as. Okay, this is propionyl chloride it is. This is dibenzyl cadmium it is. This is acetyl chloride. Now what you will get? pH CH2 C double bond CH3 you will get. This is we call benzyl methyl chloride. What is this? Benzyl methyl ketone we call it as. Right? Here this is hydration of alkynes. When you hydrate any alkyne, okay, addition of water takes place. Here nothing but we are adding water. This addition of water takes place according to the Markovnikov rule. Okay, so basically what happens when you add water to this, it forms, you are adding hydroxy group to the carbon and hydrogen to this carbon. This is on enolization. This is you get an intermediate. This is on enolization. What happens? It will be converted into acetone. What you get the final product as? Acetone you will get. Right, the final product. This is what? This is Itard reaction. Which reaction it is? Itard reaction. Here he has taken the derivative of toluene. This is what? Paranitrotoluene it is. Paranitrotoluene, nothing what you have to do. When it is an Itard reaction, this methyl group has to be converted into benzaldehyde group. Simply you need to convert this methyl group into benzaldehyde group. So what, from this what you get? Paranitro-benzaldehyde you will get. Paranitro-benzaldehyde. These are some in-text questions given, unsolved in-text question given based on the methods of preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Hope it is clear so far. Thank you, and rest will be continued in the next class.